The rules to do tarot. Rule number 1 is never play alone. Rule number 2 is never read tarot cards in a mental hospital. Rule number 3 is always say goodbye. This will be a tarot reading for the zodiac Aries. Aries are self-assured and courageous. I'm going to pull out 13 cards, 12 cards representative of the zodiac, and the 13th card will be the overall meaning of the tarot reading and something to look for during the month of September. I read the stars, and zodiac helps with the forecast with tarot. That's why you see people do zodiac and tarot together, because it's like this initiation to see the forecast. Aries, self-assured. I'm seeing someone hit a wall, run into a wall. You don't have a lot of pain in the month of September, but there's a lot of anxiety in the month of September with your spirituality. You can be possibly sleeping on yourself, or you're sleeping on somebody around you, Aries, because your appearance, you're looking like the King of Pentacles. Not to say that you are a man, but if you are a man, then you are a man. But if you are a woman, then you are a woman. Girl, boy. Girls, boy. You. King of Pentacles is in your first house. That is physical appearance. It's what you're going to look like in the month of September. There is a steamy connection here, Aries. And what's a steamy connection without money and cleanliness and health and bright futures? This steamy connection does not have to be somebody you met in, let's say, a mistake. The steamy connection will be your soul's ace of cups. You two will admire each other deeply and possibly even be so connected that people are going to look at you like, oh yeah, they belong together. That just works totally. And you may not be too much into the spotlight, but if you are, people are going to be talking about this, whether you like it or you don't, because of how steamy it is. It's bam in your face. This can be college friends. This can be friends that you have made along the way. This is steamy. Humidifier steamy. And it's going to be healing. Page of Swords can indicate a possible holding your guard up. Put the sword down, Aries. Or doesn't have to be that. This can also be, and it can be that. And that's totally fine if that's where you're at in life. But you decide your fate. I remember there was one point in my life I never thought I'd be able to put the sword down. But then one day I was like, I have a life. You know, I have a life. And I don't deserve to end it here. Yeah, it still is painful, but it's not as painful as it could be. This can be going out on the whim. You may be out alone during this time. You can be alone. When is the last time you let somebody hug you? When is the last time you really let somebody just love you? Because this person is going to come in like a bat out of hell. And they are going to love you. Five of Swords can indicate some sort of bullying. But if you are being bullied, you wouldn't have a steamy connection with those bullies, now would we? Eight of Pentacles. And not only that, it is good to just handle situations with bullies the right way. And know who you want to bring with on this journey with you. Eight of Pentacles can indicate that you're working towards a wish by yourself. And you may want to seek help from others about this wish. You can benefit greatly from seeking help. We all know, Aries, you can carry all 10 of the wands back to your house. But what if you didn't have to carry none and the wands just appeared at the house? In September, you will be dealing with a connection that is so steamy. You're going to want to get enough rest for this, enough sleep for this. So plan accordingly. Zodiac Aries can be extremely competitive. In the month of September, you may want to not come off as so competitive, but of course do what you want. I am getting a strong sense that this is competition about a wish that you have, a passion, a person. Hopefully that person is the Ace of Cups and not the mistakes that you made in your past, because your ex-head once again did not bring anything to you that is beneficial. But don't be mad about that. Just it was just a mistake, just let it go. Seven of spirals, touching grass. The grass is not greener over there. The grass is greener right where you are. Once you realize that the grass is green right where you are, you can then decide, well, where would you like to go? In what area of your life do you need to be more disciplined in? And what is it that you need to be more stubborn about? Seven of spirals is effort. Effort. If you water the grass where you're at, it will grow and be healthy. September, you are dealing with a steamy connection, and if you water the grass where you are at, it will grow. King of Swords, grace under pressure. The month of September is going to require that you have grace. And you may start to feel it today. This is going to be, well, what feels out of balance in my life. And it's going to be about you having to face a difficult question. Like the compromises, which ones do you most regret? And how might you improve your self-care regimen? These are going to be hard questions that you're going to have to ask yourself. Because maybe you slipped up, maybe the connections that's with the people who you want to bring on this journey with you. Maybe it felt like they had faltered, but when you water the grass where you're at, it's going to start growing and growing and growing, and it's just going to get better and better. So September can be about bringing up a balance in your life that you may had missed in the month of August is going to come back around. And this may be with a person, your self regimen, or compromises, your friendships, or everything. Aries. Sorry. I am going to use the Oracle deck. This deck is painted on. I like to say that it is an unspoken rule in tarot to not use painted decks. The message that I did get with this deck was thanks so much, sending you love, light, and peaceful vibes. And we are going to use this deck today. There's a few unspoken rules, like not using somebody else's tarot deck and not using painted on tarot decks. Let's see what's going to come out for Aries for the month of September. If you are still watching, please do not forget to subscribe and like. Okay. The 3 cards came out. Obsession, a third party sitch, Starseed. There is a mighty obsession. This lady, she has green eyes. So there is somebody, Aries, that has this obsession, this jealousy, this envy about the relationship that you're in. If you are in a third party sitch, how are you dealing with that? How are you bringing balance with that? Are you bringing the who are you bringing with you on this journey? I don't care who's in this third party sitch, Aries. This is about you and who you want to come on this journey with you. You're a star seed. Abundance, sweetheart, priestess. Water your grass. That is the only grass that will grow. Oh. The priestess is mad. Aries, if you are in a third party, this is about not understanding why maybe your friend has chosen somebody and you are like, why are you bringing them with you on this journey? And you're just like, I don't like your friends. You just don't get a good eye for them. And that's cool because you are the priestess. And the person that's there with is coming off as a sweetheart, but there is a obsession. Twin flame. Distant future. Bondage. Occupation. Your twin flame can be in a occupation that has them bondage. This can be you. Priestess says that you're seeing what's going on because you're the priestess and you want to bring this person with you on your journey. I mean, you are redefining who you are. You want steamy connections in your life. You want to have this steamy connection and you're competitive. So it's like if you don't get it, it's either you're going to be boiling hot or you're just going to kick them to the curb. Nice guy. False. Pathway. The month of September will be a healing month for you, is what I feel. Courthouse, because you're going to see things more clearly about your connections and you're going to realize that your mistake connections were not as steamy as you might have had thoughts. But it's all up to you and how you see your story, of course, and how you see that mistake of yours. I always, and what I teach is that when you make a mistake, it's not about the mistake. It's now time for you to learn and do right the next time. Whether you made a mistake or not, it's time for you to learn and do right the next time. It's always good to do right, especially when you have a steamy connection, Aries, during the month of September. Woo! Is it hot in here or is it just my hoodie? Immediate family and my crews, you can talk to me and I will provide you a service. Everybody, I do offer services. That's down in the description box below, $25. And tips are also down there too. Goodbye.